So the last feature we're going to look at then is the contacts database. So if I go up here to get started and I move down to people, it takes me through to a new section, which is my contacts database. So I can see my projects on the side here, and I might have a number of projects which are on the go down the side. But I can see here all the people who are part of my project. And these are the test entries that I've put in so far, and we can see Paul Blogs who we put in recently there. So one thing that will be coming very soon is the ability to just contact these groups as a whole, and we can see how that will work in this demonstration. So if we click on here, and we've then got the list of people down the side, and we can add and remove people as we need to our distribution list. We can send them all a simple email. Just type in something very quick. If it might be about an event that's happening on the weekend we want them to know about, and that will just send that email to everyone who has an email address listed with us. It might be we want to send them a text message, which does actually cost a little extra, but that's a really good way with some people of contacting them rather than email. Just a quick text to the phone, and we could do this in bulk with hundreds of people, just sending them all text messages about an event or about a campaign, about something that they need to take action on. So as a way of really engaging and mobilizing the network that you've built. The last option here is snail mail, but it's going to be an output to get all of those people's contact information into a spreadsheet. And this is going to be really helpful for example, if you're using a service like MailChimp or some other way of contacting everyone, or you just simply want to send them an email from your own email account and send out a bit of a newsletter, an update. You'll be able to just spit out everyone's email addresses there into a file and access those, add and remove who you want to, and send them out that information. So a really cool way of staying in touch with people. That's on the group level, but individually we can sort of click on any of these people, and again to bring up their contact information, to bring up where they live. We can see any notes about them, forms, and their pledges that they've made as well. So if we look at Paul, and for example, it might be that during the data entry or in just talking to Paul, we found that he prefers to be called Paulie actually, and we need to edit some of this information. So we just click on edit Paul Blogs there. So let's change him there. So let's put Paulie Blogs there, and maybe some notes as well. So we might want to note that he's married to Joanna Blogs. There, put that in the notes. Anything that would be helpful for you to remember about the person, put it in there. Click on Save User, saves it for them, and when we refresh this, we can see he's now changed to Paulie Blogs there, and we click on him and that note has then been entered there. And again, a really helpful way of being able to stay on top of people, of recording in a sort of safe, secure, confidential space that only you have access to, some of the information that could be really helpful in terms of leveraging their networks and starting to draw them into the wider action. There's also a feature up here. If you have someone that you haven't listened to but you want to add on to your distribution list, you could be someone very influential in the community that or someone you just haven't had a chance to listen to yet, you can go up here, click on create person, and you just have the ability to add someone there as a contact to receive your updates but who haven't actually you listened to in person. So that's the contact section. This is something we're working on and we're refining, and in our autumn update there's going to be an overhaul of this where also you'll be able to contact specific people around certain loves, certain concerns, certain project ideas, and also around the pledges that they've made. So you will be able to contact all of your voters at once, all of your leaders at once, all of your client and customers at once, as a really powerful way of staying engaged with your network.